Hi, we're Hannah and Johnny, and this video is just to give you a bit of an introduction into like who we are and what this YouTube series is all about. And this is Sky as well.
Yeah, she's one of our cats. We've also got another one called Tia, and this is part of the reason why we are entering into a camper van build, because it suits us better and the cats.
Yeah, so we've been thinking about it for quite a long time. We've done a few trips in the past where we've been in camper vans in Iceland, where else? Scotland, and
England.
England, yeah, and
all over the UK, Wales, and
quite
places
a few
like that.
places. And so over the last couple of years, we have decided that we really like that way of travelling, and we just like the lifestyle and being able to kind of pull up to places and being off grid. And obviously, with the current situation with the pandemic, we realise that actually this way of travelling as well is probably the most safest way to travel, but also we're able to do it with our cats. So this series is basically us taking you along the way of us converting our Ford Transit.
Yeah, we've got a Ford Transit 2011 van, which is about 5.7 metres in length, and because of the pandemic, this has been something that we've been planning for the last 2 years, but last year with the pandemic, everybody decided that they also wanted to build a camper van, and so it pushed the prices of vans up. It became super popular, and so we were originally looking at things like Mercedes Sprinters and VW Crafters and various different vans.
Much bigger vans as well, aren't we? Yeah.
And then we were working with different companies last year with like 7 metre plus motorhomes, and we decided, like, Hannah didn't want to drive those because it was just too big for Hannah. They were fine to drive, but obviously in certain places they're pretty big, and parking in regular parking spaces, it became an issue. And so we decided eventually that we'd go for a Ford Transit, which is a little bit shorter, and it actually makes more sense for us to be able to get around places, but we can still fit everything in that we need to.
Yeah, because also in England, where we live, there's a lot of very narrow lanes, and we found that on one of our trips, didn't we, down in Cornwall, that there were quite a few kind of tight places, and we want to be able to kind of go off the beaten track a little bit and find places that are a bit quieter, don't we? So we thought that this size would give us a bit more of a...
It doesn't make it very exciting when you've got a nervous Rex sitting next to you. But so this doesn't mean it's the end of our international travels or anything like that. This is just another way of us being able to explore in these uncertain times with our cats, so they can come along with us. We took them on one of our trips last year in the motorhome, and they absolutely loved it. And Sky, as you saw at the beginning, she's very adventurous. Tia's a bit more chilled, and she just likes to sleep on the seats. And so, we really do want to take them with us, because, they're a big part of our lives, and when we do go on longer trips, we have to leave them behind with family members, and, we do miss them when we're away, so it's going to be good fun to take them with us.
So it's, a bit of a project. I'd say probably one of the biggest projects we've ever done. We don't have any background in...
building vans.
I mean, you have a bit of background in construction.
A little bit, yeah, but this is totally different, and because of the way vans are, they're all curved and they're all different angles and stuff. It's constantly figuring things out, and so we just want to say that we're not experts. We're completely amateurs at this. This is not a how-to build series or anything like that. It's just to take you along on the journey, and when the van's finished, we'll take you along on our trips and stuff like that. So it's just to give you a bit of an insight into what we're doing and
just documenting the process and the story. And so I guess it's more for us really to look back and be like, oh yeah, that's what we did. So
don't forget to follow us along on this journey. Subscribe, like our videos, comment below. If you've got any tips, advice, or questions or anything like that, don't forget to put them in the comments. We're more than happy to answer anything that you think we're doing.
We might do like a Q&A session maybe, if you've got lots of questions. And we also have Instagram as well. We are Finding Our Adventure on Instagram, and we've got a travel blog website, so we'll put that in the
links below.
And you can have a look at that as well.
But as Hannah said, we're Finding Our Adventure across all of our channels, so it's very easy to find us if you've got one of these, if you're on one of the platforms. So please follow us along. It will mean a lot to us, and we hope to see you in the next one.
That's what we do.